Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shine himself.
Of Harlem.
Dímelo, mi gente. Que lo que? You already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, el Sazón, el Borracho, el Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, hay mucha gente que están quillao for no reason. There's people in the sport of boxing that's been complaining lately, but got no reason to complain. Look at the fights that we're about to have, y'all. Look at the fights. There's no reason to complain. Ain't no reason to bitter. Ain't no reason to have a bunch of negative dialogue and debates about fights that's about to happen. The only thing that can happen right now is people just analyzing some good fights, breaking down some good fights, making good quality predictions. Shout out to PBC, Al Heyman Showtime. Huh? Shout out to the genie of boxing. Arabian night, like Arabian day. Shout out to the genie of boxing, a.k.a. Al Heyman, a.k.a. Al Hamon. Got to give credit where credit is due. You got to give credit where credit is due. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to have Tony Harrison versus Tim Zhu. And that's supposed to be like a secondary fight because, of course, we were supposed to be having Jamel Charlo, the undisputed 154 King, versus Tim Zhu, the up-and-coming young hungry lion in the 154-pound division. The 154-pound division that looks very, very promising, currently looking good. About to be one of the most difficult divisions in the sport of boxing, most intriguing division in the sport of boxing, including the 140-pound division. Look at the fights. Tony Harrison, shout out to Detroit, versus Tim Zhu. Shout out to Kazazu. Followed up with that, we got David Benavidez, the Mexican monster, the Ecuadorian monster, the Dominican monster, La Bandera Roja, versus Kalen Plant, El Gringo from Tennessee. The best, right now, currently the best fight in the 168-pound division, the super middleweight division. You already know who the super middleweight, the undisputed, who got all the straps. Canelo Alvarez, a.k.a. Kinelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cash Kilo, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. Get that out of here, man. And the winner will probably fight Canelo Alvarez in September. But, of course, a lot of people want to see David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez is a fight that been marinated for quite some time. It's an intriguing fight. It's the fight that a lot of people feel is going to push Canelo Alvarez to the limit like Bivol did. MAW in the building. Everybody subscribe. Everybody smash the like button. Y'all already know the drill. Hope everybody out there doing good. I hope everybody out there doing well. I hope everybody out there is blessed. I hope everybody has, let God in their heart. God is already in your heart. You just got to look into your heart and see that he's there. The spirit is there. The feeling is there. You feel me? The best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart and build that relationship. Because God is good. God is beautiful. God is almighty. Y'all already know we're brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. God first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals true champions. Y'all already know the slogan. Go get your sweater. Boxing is good. And it seems like the people that get the most critique is actually the people that's putting out some work. The people that's putting out some content. Let's be clear. In the early this year, we was like, damn, what's gonna happen? We hear a lot of fights that's probably gonna come through fruition, probably gonna be materializing and stuff like that. But for boxing content creators, it's been kind of, hard. People been making content, recycled content, creating narratives out there. Better watch out. MMA TV production in the building. MAW, no comp. Jeremy in the building. What's good? You better look out. You better watch out. You better watch out with these boxing content creators. The narrative is coming to town. Have you heard of this community people just talk ish about Steven Espinoza and Showtime and PBC and Al Heyman, but they're the one that actually putting up the fights and the schedule that stems from now to late June? Have you, as a follower in this community, I'm talking about this community because the YTBC outside of this community could be, it's probably different. Who in their right mind, as a hardcore boxing fans or boxing fan or boxing enthusiast, who in their right mind has the nerve to criticize what Showtime and Al Heyman is doing? Didn't we have just Matias versus Ponce for the 140-pound strap? Wasn't it a good fight? Was it a good outing? Didn't that fight actually, you know what I'm saying, propel Matias to now a star in the 140-pound division? Somebody look forward to? Just like in the 135-pound division when the emerge of Pitbull Cruz came, when he challenged Gervonta Davis and did a good job to the point where his laws actually higher his stock. And the opportunity given to Showtime, the opportunity given to given by MP Promotion, Shaw Gibbons, Al Heyman with the platform of PBC. What's good with all these narratives? Are you eating it up? Are you tired with the narrative? It's only not one-sided narrative. It's not only a group in the YTBC that creates the narrative that you may be hating. But what about the other side? The other side of the debunk, the crew. They create narratives as well. But are you like looking right now? Think about it when you go to your prospective channel. Maybe you be subscribers. Maybe you members. Maybe you support these channels and things of that nature. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. That they arguing and they debating or they creating these type of narratives for you to hate the people that's actually doing some work, who's actually willing to take over. The genie of boxing, Al Hamon and Heyman. Or maybe people are just mad because one fight didn't happen. But look at all these fights. Could you be mad that Stephen Fulton is going across the world to fight? Now, oh, yeah, you know, El Monstro, the monster. Huh? Ingredients by Al Heyman. Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia were the most lucrative fight in the sport of boxing, or probably the most lucrative fight in the sport of boxing. Primary in the lightweight division. The biggest stars in the sport of boxing. The most recognizable face, arguably in the sport of boxing. That's gonna sustain the eyeballs from the hardcore boxing fan, the casual fan, and the girl that's gonna go to the fight. I'm gonna say it like that. Las Vegas gonna be lit. Lit, I say. It's going to be, like I said the other day, it's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, Drake and Bad Bunny in a concert. It's going to be a whole lot of mommy. Isn't that a little bit of ingredient of Al Heyman right there? The genie of boxing. Because what you wish for, your wish may come true. Bolas, live from Mecca. Mark Nash in the building. What's good, baby? What's good? What's good? Everybody subscribe to my brother, Mark Nash. Jeremy Lee. Who in their right mind, if you are a hardcore boxing fan, is dissing Al Hamon, Al Heyman, PBC, Showtime, TGB? Or if you are listening to those, it's because they're hustling you, igniting an emotions. You know how CNN and NBC does. Igniting an emotion is a hustle, but it's all right. Can't knock the hustle. I'm just letting y'all know that if people out there, whoever they are, you know who they are, but whoever they are, is creating narrative to hate on Showtime, BBC, Steven Espinoza, TGB, PBC. They're not really boxing fans. They're not in it they're not in it for boxing. They're not in it to school you. They're not in it to educate you. They're not in it to break bread as hardcore boxing fellow fans and stuff like that. They're not in it for that. They're in it to hustle you because they know there's lucrative narrative that you know that there's some people that have adopted that feeling, that adopted that hate that now they know what to say to you that you're going to support. If I say, hey, yo, fuck Al Heyman, yeah, there's going to be a whole crowd that doesn't like that. There's going to be another crowd that says, F a Bud Crawford, yeah! Another crowd that says, man, when you say F Earl Spence, yeah, it's Bud Crawford's fault. No, it's Earl Spence. There's a market for all that. I just want you to know you're part of the market. But over here in Punch Drunk Boxing, it's unbiased, logically, and objectively. That's all we could say. Canelo Alvarez is the great. That's all we could say. That Jamal Charlo, hope you get back. That's all you could say. That we praying for Adrian Broner. This is where you said we could pray for Earl Spence to get back. This is why I could say, you know what? I see where Earl Spence avoided Bud Crawford. I could see where Bud Crawford avoided Earl Spence. And keep it unbiased, logically, and objectively. This is where we be like, you know, the Canelo Alvarez is the best, but he needs to get in the ring with Benavidez or Charlo or Demis Andre, undefeated former and current champions that have been linked to his name. We can say it right here in Punch Drunk Boxing because these other channels can't say it. They can't compromise their subscribers. They can't compromise it because it's a hustle. Can't knock the hustle, right? My hustle is the truth. Out here, Punch Drunk Boxing, the hustle is the truth. It's the facts. That's why this is El Pastor de Boxeo. There's going to be people that's going to be happy at your Punch Drunk. Hey, yo, that Latino, ya tú sabes. Canelo, Tío, Van Rodriguez, Virgil Ortiz, ya tú sabes, que lo que. But it's going to be, hey, yo, but Stephen Fulton, Jamel Charlo, Deontay Wilder. Hey, yo, I'm happy. Hey, yo. What are you talking about, son? ¿Qué are you talking about? Este lo boxeo, mi hermano. We cater to unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. See, the channels that you like going, shout out to Low Nose Boxing in the building. What's good, Low Nose? The problem is that they don't want to tell you the truth because in society, it's not about the truth. It's about being comfortable with the lie. And there is money to be made for the people that rather hear the lies, that are comfortable with the lies. There's going to be a channel out there all day. Bud is bad. Bud is bad for boxing. Bud ain't doing nothing. Bud is ducking. Bud is avoiding. Bud don't want to fight. Bud don't want to be great. Everything Bud is doing is wrong. To ignite the emotions of Earl Spence fans in this community. Then there's going to be this side that says, Earl Spence, he a drunk. Earl Spence don't want the fight. Earl Spence is not a real boss. Earl Spence avoided the fight. Earl Spence ducked the fight. Earl, do you want to go to Dubai, baby? Do you want to go to Dubai, baby? They don't care about boxing and really breaking it down. It's about igniting an emotion just like politician does. They know that you're comfortable with the lie. Ryan Garcia is going to put Tank to sleep, says M. Lopez. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about the fights that has been announced as well. And that the hardcore boxing fans should be happy. Anybody in the chat tell me right now. Virgil Ortiz, April 29th. Follow up the Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. But that's Golden Boy Promotions. Golden Boy Promotions. Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins, and the crew. Gomez. If you're a hardcore boxing fan, are you happy with Al Heyman? Yes or no? If you're a hardcore boxer, I want really put it in the chat right now. Are you happy with Al Heyman? Yes or no? Because if you say no, I really want to know why. And don't tell me all the things he's doing right now is that you ain't happy because we still have not gotten Earl Spence and Bud Crawford. Because like I know, there was a contract given to Bud Crawford from who? And one person turned it down. Somebody left the table. So at least the effort was there, right? Halim in the building said no. Halim said no. Matias versus Ponce. Tim Zhu versus Harrison. Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Stephen Fulton versus Inoue. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back a little bit. We could talk about the legends, the guy that's going to be a Hall of Famers in the sport of boxing once they retire. Nonito Donaire versus Gaballo. He became a world champion again in the platform of PBC. Canelo Alvarez became an undisputed champion in the platform of PBC versus Caleb Plant. Manny Pacquiao reignited his greatness and enhanced his greatness when we thought that it was about time that Manny Pacquiao, the 8th division world champion, 5-time lineal, 12-time world champion, the ambassador, the son of the humanitarian, the greatest karaoke singer of them all, the GOAT, Manny Pacquiao became champion once again by beating Keith one-time Thurman under PBC. Jamel Charlo, the man that has carved his own legacy, the 154-pound division that everybody almost fought each other. Beat Brian Castaño to become undisputed. Jamel Charlo under PBC. Should I go on? Who in their right mind, if they're a hardcore boxing fan and not just trying to hustle the people because that's what they do, but can't act the hustle, how can you be mad at Al Heyman right now? Al Heyman, like I said early in 2023, or I said late in 2022, was going to take over the sport of boxing 2023. Al Heyman got to do what he got to do to stay afloat. People keep forgetting boxing is a business, M-A-W. Randy in the building. Dímelo, Mr. Musa, con la bandera de República Dominicana. Espera, hey, Randy, para ti. Espera, Randy. Wait a minute. Al Heyman even. Look out for los dominicanos, los Caribbean Latinos también. Matías, Puello, Rolly, Héctor Luis Garcia, De Los Santos. Hey, Fran Sánchez. What? Hey, what? Ladies and gentlemen, who brought you the first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world? When he got booted by Top Rank, who picked him up? 5 weeks gave him an opportunity to become heavyweight champion of the world. No era Al Jamón. No era el Genie, el de sport of boxeo. No era él. ¿Quién tiene problema con el Al Jamón ahora mismito? Hey, bring it to me right now. Espera, señor. Espera, ahora. La cocina está en fuego ahora. All the ones in this community que tiene problemas con Al Jamón, que vengan a ponte drunk ahora mismito y dime si ese tipo lo está haciendo lo que está haciendo. Mi hermano, everybody right now who this Al Heyman comes to punch your back so I can smoke your ass right now. I'll smoke the shit out of you. Each and every boxing content creator that got a problem with Al Jamón, yo me lo como todito, me lo como. Me lo como todo. Now they don't dare to come around here. Con esa vaina, con esta estupidez. No, ladies and gentlemen, we're out here to preserve the sport of boxing, preserve the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. Not every promoter does everything good, but you got to give credit where credit is due. Don't tell me that week after week after week ain't gonna be lit because of Al Heyman. Don't tell me that to spin your weak ass narrative. You know what? This is the problem. You know why? Porque esta gente me tienen miedo aquí, Esta gente me tienen miedo a mí. Because they spin this narrative my way, me lo como a todito. Sin hueso. Es porque ella es comfortable y son comfortable con su gente ahí. And shout out, good traffic and stuff like that. Pero no vengan con este bullshit por aquí que yo me lo como a todito. Esto mama huevazo, yo me lo como a todito. Cuando estamos hablando de este boxeo, spin this narrative this way. Fuck out of here. That shit don't work around here. Not with hardcore boxing fans. Hell no. Real hardcore boxing fans. I ain't talking about hardcore YTBC fans, because that's what it is. It's hardcore YTBC fans. YouTube boxing community fans. It's not boxing fans. It's not boxing fans. Let's be real. Let's be honest. This community is a narrative cesspool. And the hardcore box and the hosts know what I'm talking about. Not everybody is perfect. Top Rank ain't gonna give you what you need. Right? Top Rank is not always gonna give you what you need. Bob Arum, Bobby Arim, aka Dinosaur, aka Jurassic Park, aka got like 5 more years to live because he's smoking that good ish that's giving him longevity. Bobby Arim ain't gonna give you all the fights that you feel you want to see. Let's not forget that it was Bobby Arim that said that Shakur Stevenson is not going to be no undisputed 130 in the super featherweight division because there's no money in it. Who's going to pay for it? You remember? So don't come around here to Punch Run Boxing and talk to me. Oh, Al Heyman ain't do this. Everybody missed the boat. And some of them do some good stuff. And that's why sometimes it keeps us engaged. Did we see Regis Prograis versus Jose Ramirez? No. Why? Because Tope Rank no quiere hacer business with the former Pro Bellum. Did we see Jason Maloney versus Nonito Donaire? Did we get that fight announced? No. But to top that off, we're going to see Devin Haney versus Lomachenko, but we like this. Yeah, we might not get Regis Prograis, Jose Ramirez, boo. But we're gonna get Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor. Okay, and that's what it is. We might not get what's the fight? We might not get Gary Antoine Russell versus Puello. Yeah, but Rolly versus Puello. Rolly could promote though. You know what I'm saying? Rolly could promote though. Everybody does it. Hey, we might not get, put it this way, even in Matchroom, we might not get Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor because Amanda Serrano was injured. Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor, two decorated champions in the sport of boxing, one of the best ever in the sport of boxing, the 7th division world champion, undisputed in the bantamweight division, and the lightweight division, you got Katie Taylor undisputed, and Amanda Serrano was injured. But guess who's winning the filling the seat? Chantel Cameron. Ooh, could they make that fight happen? Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Philippines in the building. All the promoters, all the managers, sometimes they win. Sometimes they give us what we want to see. Sometimes they drop the ball. Sometimes the Belt Federation mandates a fight that is cool to see. Then sometimes they don't mandate the fight that we probably want to see. Everybody got their good and bad days, just like regular people. Just like regular people. Sometimes there's fights that need to be made because it makes business sense. Asuka De La Hoya could have easily be like, "Nah, we're not making this fight." We didn't get Showtime and Golden Boy Promotion and The Zone to work together with Jamar Charlo and Jaime Munguia. Damn, but we getting Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Yeah. We didn't get the rematch with Stephen Fulton versus Brandon Figueroa. Damn, but we're going to get Stephen Fulton versus Naoya Inoue. Way! That's what boxing does. Bivol versus Beterbiev probably ain't happening yet. It probably ain't happening. Whose fault is that? Hey, we did get an undisputed. How many undisputed? Let me see. We got Josh Taylor versus Jose Ramirez, Top Rank. Teofimo Lopez versus Lomachenko. Good job. Canelo Alvarez versus Caleb Plant. PBC. Good job. Jermell Charlo versus Brian Castaño. PBC. Good job. Don't let these fools fool you. Don't let these fools make you out to look like a fool and you think that you're supporting something. Support your own intellect. Who is unhappy with the fight that's about to take place? The fights that are about to come through fruition. Who is unhappy? Everett goes to the building. Who is unhappy that Stephen Fulton is going to be fighting Naoya Inoue? Who is unhappy? Who is unhappy that we're going to see Tim Zhu versus Tony Harrison? Who is unhappy? Who is unhappy that we're going to see David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant? Who is unhappy? Who is unhappy that we're going to see Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia? Who is unhappy? Who? Which hardcore boxing fan going to tell me, I don't know, I don't like these fights? I don't know. Al Heyman ain't doing what he need to do. No, Al Heyman ain't putting nobody in Earl Smith. No. Yo, but what about and Stephen Fulton? That's a legacy fight. I don't know. I want Bud and Spin. Yo, but what about David Benavidez and Caleb Plant, 168-pound division? Yo, no. I want Bud and Earl Smith. What about that 140-pound division? We got Matias and Ponce. You saw how Matias looked, and he could be fighting a unification bout with Regis Program. No, I want Bud and Earl Smith. Oh, I don't care. That's the YTBC, and it's Al Heyman that's keeping us from that fight. It's all Hamon. Oh, Heyman don't like Latino fighters. What are you talking about? He got the first heavyweight. The first Mexican heavyweight was with PBC. Canelo Alvarez became an undisputed under PBC. I mean, he could have do it with Golden Boy Promotion. He could have do it with the Zone, right? Think about it. Jermell Charlo is undisputed. That's PBC. Huh? Hector Luis Garcia. Underdog. Surprised everybody when they beat Chris Colbert. And now Chris Colbert going to be fighting who? Who's going to be fighting? Rayo? That's a good fight. That's a good fight. Mark Mazzaya versus Brandon Figueroa was a good fight. Risky fight. Two fighters that just took L. Two fighters that really didn't need to fight each other. That fight, that risk with Mark Mazzaya actually could hurt his career. Can actually, you know what I'm saying? His stock may go real bad. But they took the risks. Tim Zhu, Tony, next best quality fight outside of Jermell. Facts. Plant versus Benavidez is quality. Facts. So you tell me who got a problem with that? Who? What boxing channel you hear got a problem with that? Come on, Punch. Stop the narrative. Ride of the Storm. No comience conmigo. Radio of the Storm. Mi amigo, mi hermano. Dame leer lo que tú estás diciendo. Radio of the Storm. He said, come on, Punch. Stop the narrative. PBC has not given us fights one until justice. I'm not talking about last year, Radio of the Storm. Yo estoy hablando ahora. Tú no viste. You don't see the thumbnail, Radio of the Storm. Huh? Come on, Right of the Storm. You're gonna be like when you in a relationship with your girl, and last year wasn't all good, and she wanted it to be good, and she complained. Y después this year tú le haces de todo, tú le compras todo, tú le das la mamadera. You give her like good sex, up sex, lift her up in the morning, in the noon, in the night. Tú trabajas, you bring in the money, you baby, I pay all the bills. Tú estás haciendo todo. Y tu mujer va a decir. And your girl gonna be like, no, because a year ago, you wasn't treating me good. Pero mira, mujer, look what I'm doing for you. What happened now? What's the problem? Come on, Brother the Storm, no sea así, mi hermano, no sea como lo otro. No sea, don't be like those weak subscribers and followers of all those other channels. No te haga. That's why you my brother. That's why you hear Punch Drunk Boxing, because we're the real ones. We're the real ones. So you gonna see what's going transparent right now. Y tú te vas a quedar looking at the past. No, mi hermano, así no. Come on, my friend. Así no, tú estás conmigo, you with me, my brother. All this preaching y todavía, mi brother, todavía. But 2 years ago, por ahora tú le estás dando así con tu jeva. Mira, soy un hombre. Then you worked out, you looking good and stuff like that. Before, tú eras un gordito. Ahora tú te ves bien. You got the money. You paying the bills. You fucking her good. You feeding her good. You taking care of the family. You doing everything that it needs. You doing everything that it needs to take for your relationship to be good, for it to be successful and stuff like that. Y después viene ella. What about a year ago? You didn't treat me good. I don't want to hear it. No. I don't want to hear it. Yeah. Yeah, you fucked me good tonight, but no, last year you didn't fuck me good. Tú estás en eso, mi hermano. Así no, right the other storm. Fake narratives lovers always got a problem. Some just here for the drama instead of the actual fight. But wow, how could anybody be mad? I don't understand. How can anybody be frustrated? I don't understand. How can you be frustrated with this? How can you be frustrated with that? How can you be frustrated with this? How can you be frustrated with this? ¿Cómo, señores y señora? Why are you still blaming? I know y'all mad because we haven't watched this. I know y'all mad we still haven't get this. But we getting all of that. Come on. He said Punch is on Al Heyman 360 contract now. That's what I mean. That's why I said there's real hardcore boxing fans and there's YTBC fans. It's becoming apparent, shout out to the real ones, that the YTBC is not really a hardcore boxing community. It's which narrative you like most. And the one that spin the narrative and the one that caters to that lie that you like, you're going to support them. The minute somebody tells you the truth, no. Nah, Punch it. Nah, I don't like Punch. Nah. Come on, Punch. Come on, man. Come on, Punch. You got to get on Al, man. Come on, Punch. It took Al Heyman PBC to go broke to finally give us these fights. Hey, no, I see. In life itself, M. Lopez. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes when your woman is about to leave you, that's when you want to become, you know what I'm saying? That's when you want to fix yourself. No, I see. How about drug addicts when they like, you know what I'm saying, really they really addicted and stuff like that, and it takes us to go rock bottom for them to fix themselves. That's even when, how about when you've been written up in your job, and then hey, this is the final warning, you better fix up for the next time that this thing happened, the next time you come late, the next time you do this, you're gonna be fired. Y ahí me invito tú, I'm gonna come early every day. No es así la vida. No es así la vida, M. Lopez. Randy said a lot of great fights this year to appreciate. Thank you. But oh my, I don't understand. I don't understand how people still unappreciative and ungrateful because y'all want to enable and keep that narrative going about this and Al Heyman and this and Showtime because it's a lucrative narrative. It's a lucrative feeling. It's entertaining to you. You need to have that hate towards a guy that you never seen in your goddamn life. Daniel, PPC is giving us the best fights 2023. Facts. Hardcore boxing fans know it. Everybody know it. Everybody knows. Punch is going to take time for PBC to regain fans. Is like your girl cheating and living a bad life. Then all of a sudden she wants to be good. You can't expect to trust her right away. What about if she's showing you? But it's up to you. Either put it this way. If you don't like how boxing is going, let's say Chuck. True. But if you don't like it, you're not going to appreciate it. Don't ask for nothing, right? If people are going to be mad at Al, but they're going to stay as hardcore boxing fans. They're going to be like, yo, Al, give us this. Yo, Al giving this. Yo, PBC is this. PBC is this. But then PBC is giving you some good fights. PBC is giving us entertainment. PBC is giving us content. PBC is giving us fight. And also for the hardcore boxing fans or the boxing content creators, you know their content is about PBC fights. It's about PBC fights that's going to happen. And of course, there's other fights. But Showtime, PBC, TGB has come out with a schedule that we're going to be talking about. Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia is going to be a lot of good traffic and a lot of good channels. In the welterweight division, one of the most lucrative and prestige division in the sport of boxing, you're going to be talking about PBC is going to, and Al Haymon going to have ingredients all over it. And 154 ingredients all over it. The most lucrative fight in the sport of boxing, it got Al Haymon ingredients all over it. Even in the heavy, even with Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, yes, it's a collaboration, but it has Al Haymon ingredients all over it. Just like this fight with Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. So what's the problem? Top Rank is also making great fights at amount of facts. They all making good fights. Sometimes they miss the boat, sometimes they don't. He said, Rider in the Storm is not PBC. Bro, Stephen Fulton is a client of Al Haymon. If Al Haymon don't give it the go, Fulton don't go with that fight. That's why Stephen Fulton told the whole world and told you, Rider of the Storm, that I got the blessings from Al Haymon. Al Haymon is the one that's going to look at his contract. Al Haymon is the one that's going to look at the bag. Al Haymon. If Al Haymon says no, then Stephen Fulton and Inoue is a no. Come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on, y'all. Like, what's these are facts. So now you're not going. So you telling me you're not going to give credit to Al Haymon for not facilitating Inoue and Fulton? When even people tell you that Top Rank really they have nothing to do with it, it's actually Al Haymon and the promoters in Japan. But no, you going to say it's not PBC. Yeah, it's not in a PBC show. I said it got Al Haymon ingredients. Punch, you in the new video that Artoria just put out 45 minutes ago. Nah. Punch, you're in that new video of Artoria. Just put it on. Oh, I don't know. Who's that Artoria? Who's Artoria? I got the blessings from Al Haymon. It just sounds funny. Rap star will be ducking senior Teofimo-Taylor senior after Teo stops Josh Taylor. What's good? Low nose boxing. I just want to know why we just, and I think this is the reason I've been saying this for quite some time, that the hardcore boxing fans like bitter baby mamas. You're not satisfied with anything. There's people that's in this community just to bitch. It's just to bitch. To bitch, whine, moan. It keeps them. I don't know. Maybe at home they argue with their lady. They don't like it, and they take it. They want to take it on boxing people or something. They come to this community and just be mad. That too. Right on the Storm. I should thank Top Rank and Mr. Han for allowing Inoue to fight. And that too. I give thanks to Bob Arum, Mr. Honda, and Al Haymon. I'm about that. I'm about spreading the love. I'm about showing the respect. You on, oh, I'll give thanks to Honda and I'll give thanks to Top Rank, but fuck Al Heyman. That's you. Knowing that it takes all of them to make this fight. But you would thank them, though. You would thank them. And that's what it is. Come on, Ride of the Storm. Come on, you know what's over here. Come on, brother. You my brother, bro. Don't be influenced by these bullshit motherfuckers out here in the YTBC, bro. By these whack-ass hustler hosts. How can you not see? So you gonna give thanks to Top Rank and Mr. Honda, but you don't want to give props to Al Heyman, and it takes all of them to sit at the table to make this fight? Come on, bro. Come on. What's happening to people in the community, bro? Hey, yo, shout out to these hustlers out here, man, in the YTBC. I gotta give y'all props, man. Because the way y'all alter the minds of people, man, that's one thing. You know, I was going to do a video about, I'm actually intrigued. Like, like I used to, like, when I hear something from a boxing content creator and I want to go and I do a video on debunking and call their name out and be like, hey, yo, but it's not really them. It's a hustle. They understand what I'm saying. They know what I'm saying. They are all sheeps. And e-boxing fans. You know how it is. But guess what? They got traffic. They got good traffic. So me spitting the truth, they like I said, people are comfortable with the lie. Be comfortable with their hustle. They're going to be like Punch Drunk. Man, what you talking about? Look how many people are looking at you. Look at compared to they looking at me. I got 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 people looking on. What you got, Punch? What are you talking about? You better start. You better begin and spin this narrative we spinning. That's the energy that people are giving me. I really can't say nothing about these other people that spin these type of narratives and you believe it, and their traffic is good and they have successful channels, and they're looking at yo, look at Punch trying to keep it real. You dumb, you hustling backwards, motherfucker. Yeah, that's how I feel. Y'all don't support the truth. Y'all don't come in heavy numbers out here to support the truth. As a matter of fact, why should I be, you know what I'm saying, even dissing them? They're successful. What should I diss them for? They be like, yo, Punch, really? What you got, low 53? You got low 53? You better get on with this narrative. You better shit on Al. You better shit on everything else that's attached to Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Get in the Canelo thing, get into the Canelo train and shit on everybody else. You already know what to do. Right? Come on, man. I'm looking at boxing right now. And if I'm not doing a skit or anything like that, because I'll do some skit, I do some jokey joke, I do some comedy, whatever. But in reality, it's really nothing to complain. It's really nothing to complain. WWE fake, but got fans for a reason. Drama lovers, boxing got same kind of fans too. But that's what I'm talking about. MAW. I know we got those type of fans, but it's not boxing fans. It's YTBC fans. That's what it is. There is a difference, and you know, people know the market. People know the market. People know how to hustle this. I don't want to do that because it's not fun. It's not fun. It's not inspiring. It's not inspiring. You know what I'm saying? Ryan gonna beat Tank. He better get him out of. No. I think that I think that and we're gonna break down the Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. I believe that Ryan Garcia got the skills and talent to beat Gervonta Davis. Now he's gonna have to execute that, just like Gervonta Davis is gonna have to execute beating Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia could control the range. Ryan Garcia got a good stiffy jab. Ryan Garcia got a good right hand. Ryan Garcia got a good left hook. Ryan Garcia got good combinations to the body, to the head. Ryan Garcia is highly calculated. Ryan Garcia is highly accurate. Ryan Garcia, you already know that he showed his character when he got put down, got right back up and knocked down Campbell with a nice body shot, with a nice lead hook to the body. train well, no tiene vicio. Ryan Garcia got all the tools to beat Gervonta Davis, and Gervonta Davis got all the tools to beat Ryan Garcia. We want to see if Gervonta Davis could get into the inside, and then we got to see Ryan Garcia get down and dirty and fight off the clinch and fight on the inside and see if he could actually fight some real close range versus a power puncher like a Gervonta Davis. Rapstar Boxing Night is the voice of the UK, London, bro. What's good, bro? What's good? This is a good fight. It's a lucrative fight. It's a tit-for-tat fight. It's an offensive fight. These guys got great approach to their offensive. They have great confidence. So you see Gervonta Davis could take rounds off. Gervonta Davis is smarter than what people think. Gervonta Davis has a game plan going inside that fight. Gervonta Davis has a high IQ. I think that sometimes what people don't see his IQ is because sometimes we see him get hit. But you know, he lets himself get hit with guys that he knows that can't hurt him. He would take those risks. Gervonta Davis got the style. It's not only that Gervonta Davis brings the fans, the hardcore boxer fans. Not only that Gervonta Davis, yes, he got help with Floyd Mayweather and his fan base. It's not only that Gervonta Davis got a niche fan base outside of the sport of boxing or social media fan base. It's because of his style also. In the end of the day, Gervonta Davis is going to give you a highlight. In the end of the day. And no matter if you're a fan of Gervonta Davis or you just respect fighting or you might not like it, at the end of the day, he's going to give you something that's going to have you talking about by the end of the night. If Gervonta Davis was not exciting, then I don't believe that this fight will be just as big. Got to give credit to Ryan Garcia to what he does outside of the ring as well. Even his own team didn't understand the value of Ryan Garcia, and this is why I was happy of Ryan Garcia. I did support Ryan Garcia in fighting for his pay. Even though that a lot of people got on him for pulling out from the fight, what was it, July 4th, because he was fighting for his contract and everybody got on him, knowing that I hope that everybody out there fight for what your value is. You shouldn't get this for fighting for your value. You shouldn't get this if you see there's money on the table, you know your value, and you get in the short end of the stick. You shouldn't get this for that. Ryan Garcia believed in his value, went to renegotiate his contract and be like, you know what, now you got to give me more than this because that's my value. I know my value. I got other teams around me that tells me that my value. And this is why I suggest for all the boxers out there to hire the right people. Go in all these meetings. Go to network meetings. If your manager gonna be like, oh yeah, I got a meeting with your promoter. I'm coming with you. I got a meeting with the network. I'm coming with you. No, don't worry, I'm gonna handle it. No, I'm coming with you. All the fighters right now do not say my team got it. No. This is a life or death sport. You risk your life in that ring. You want to know everything because then you could learn from that. See, there's a lot of people that just let their managers do everything, cut the deal, get the deal, and stuff like that. And then you don't really know your own. Then you got fighters out there that really want to help, and you can't help them because you don't know the business of boxing. I don't know. Rapstar said, respect everyone in the chat. He's driving. Ryan Garcia, I'm going to tell you like this. Gervonta Davis is lined up for the left hook. He's lined up. Gervonta Davis is not a hard fight to actually, get close to. Because in the end of the day, Gervonta Davis is going to take some risk as well. He's an offensive fighter. He's going to want to get you out of there. We've seen Gervonta Davis struggle a little bit in between spots and position. We see him struggle a little bit with Mario Barrios. Seen him struggle a little bit with Leo Santa Cruz, even though the Leo Santa Cruz had no pop. But then we see him get smart. Like he didn't get reckless with Rolly. Because Rolly really got an unpredictable style. So Gervonta Davis was actually smart. And even though looking at the fight, I was like, yo, Gervonta Davis ain't even using his jab and stuff like that. But he was calculated. Good counter off the back foot on the ropes and boom, put him down. Everybody that's gotten in the ring with Gervonta Davis said the same thing. He got power. He got a middleweight power. Nobody ever questioned his power. Even none of his contemporaries questioned the skills and talent of Gervonta Davis. They say, shh. They actually don't diss Gervonta Davis really like that. They really don't diss him. They've sparred with him, so they know what he's all about. But Ryan Garcia got all the tools to neutralize a Gervonta Davis. If Gervonta Davis is not in his A game, Gervonta Davis can't come out fighting like the way he came out fighting Gamboa. And I believe also, if you wanted to get Gervonta Davis, you should have got him then. But now Gervonta Davis, he's dedicated. He's focused. He don't balloon up no more in between fights. He's active. He don't balloon up no more. He stays fit. He stays in the gym. Now, this is the focus of Gervonta Davis. If you thought if fighters out there could have beaten, would have thought that they could beat Gervonta Davis, you probably missed your window. You should have got him when he was a fuck up. But of course, you know what I'm saying, he was under with the promotions and stuff like that. We don't know if he could get the fights that he really wanted. He said Tank ain't no perrito. Tank perrito. Es un people. Es un people, my friend. Es un perrito. Eso no es un perrito. He no dice.
Ya saben que yo le tengo una producción que dice, mami, ¿y qué lo que? Yo, dime si me quieres o si no me quieres. Mami, yo tengo mala suerte con las mujeres. Mami, tú me tienes llorando como un perrito. Llorando como un perrito. Llorando como un perrito.
Good looking now, good looking now. Y la ofrenda, ya estamos en un agua, la ofrenda, ¿dónde está la ofrenda? La ofrenda. Stephen Fulton, now ya no uwe. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what's the underdog? Who's the underdog? Stephen Fulton on now ya no uwe. Who's the underdog? Because even when I was doing the poll, I was like, hold on. Who's really the underdog? Stephen Fulton, a unified champion, being Angelo Leo and Brandon Figueroa, 2 back-to-back great wins. You got Ino Uwe, 3-division world champion, undisputed by beating Paul Butler, even though I wanted to see the Casimero fight. I wanted to see that fight better. And him as a champion. There's people out here criticizing Naoya Inoue. Any boxing fan said Inoue, he's going up. So he's the underdog. All right. So which underdog is going to come up with the upset? Is it going to be Ryan Garcia? Is it going to be Caleb Plant? Is it going to be Tony Harrison? Is it going to be Naoya Inoue? If Naoya Inoue beats Stephen Fulton to become a 4-division world champion and a unifier at that, and beating the top dog, a pound-for-pound caliber fighter, Stephen Fulton, y'all already know that Inoue already punched his Hall of Fame card. But we're looking, if he beats Stephen Fulton, we're just not looking at a great fighter. We're looking on a legendary fighter. ¡Que we Cosmo! Dímelo, mi hermano! He said Harrison. I think Harrison is going to pull it off as well. I think Harrison is going to be Tim Zhu. Matter of fact, I'm predicting that Tony Harrison is going to be Tim Zhu. I think that Tony Harrison has been locked in. He's been in the gym. He's trained the undisputed Alicia Baumgartner. He has not left the gym. He's been motivated. Rip Tony Harrison's dad, say he passed away, I believe it was almost 2 years ago. He said Inoue, right of the storm said Inoue, an underdog. Am I missing something? I don't know. Maybe he's the one that's daring to be great, though. I believe that even Stephen Fulton fighting Inoue is also a great move, but I think that Inoue is the one that's daring to be great. Because it's naturally the guy that's moving up and finding the great fighter is the one that's daring to be great. So I think it's safe to say that Inoue is the underdog on this one. He's the most accomplished, but the smaller guy, and is the underdog on this one. 2. And E-Boxing fan said 2. I got Inoue and I got Ryan Garcia. The monster body shot. Yeah, man. Inoue got it all. He got it all in the bag, man. He got all the tools in the bag. But what we've seen from Stephen Fulton, we see Stephen Fulton working the outside and the inside. We've seen Stephen Fulton dominate Angelo Leo on the inside when everybody thought he was going to be working on the outside. He said, I'm going to fight a Mexican-style fight. He said, I'm going to fight him in his own style when he fought Angelo Leo and beat Angelo Leo in his own style. Inside work from round 1 to round 12. And then with Brandon Figueroa, you saw the in and out work. Yeah, he was stuck on the ropes for quite some time, but Brandon Figueroa bring that type of pressure. Brandon Figueroa is an underrated pressure fighter as well. Underrated pressure fighter. But you got to give props to Stephen Fulton because he has the tools to adjust to a pressure fighter, to a boxer. Stephen Fulton is the goods. Stephen Fulton got good footwork, good time, use the jab, great punch selections, accurate punch selection. He don't got that significant pop, but he could sting you, he could hurt you, he could keep you at bay, depending on the opponent. He haven't kept the champions at bay, but could he keep the distance? Could he establish his range? And could identify the range of Stephen Fulton? I believe that got the footwork, got the pop, got the speed to get anywhere he needs to get inside that ring, no matter who is the opponent. This is going to be a good fight. This is going to be a good fight. And I believe that somebody's going to have to endure something. One of these guys is going to have to overcome. We've seen how, Owe overcome the shot that Nonito Donaire gave him in the first round. And look how he readjusted in the second fight and knocked out Nonito Donaire in the second round. I didn't think that was going to happen like that. Even with the age and stuff like that, because Nonito Donaire had great momentum coming into that fight by beating Gaballo, by beating Obali. Got great momentum. People wasn't even talking about Nonito Donaire's age because of the momentum that he had coming into that fight. And Uwe, he wanted that fight because that fight was the fight that actually humanized the monster. And he said, "Nah, I got to get back to my monster-ish. I got to get back to my monster-ish. Beat Jason Maloney, stop Jason Maloney, and then stop Nonito Donaire." And now he's in his prime. What, 26, 27 years old? We talk about young fighters. I believe he's younger than Gervonta Davis as well. He's a different animal, yeah, man. He's a different animal. Now, is a different animal. Hey, yo, we here in the hour. Estoy sudando, estoy trabajando. ¿Dónde está el super chat? El cash app, ¿dónde está la ofrenda? Vamos a la ofrenda que estamos trabajando aquí. Vamos una hora sin nada. Mira, no hay nada en bolsillo. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Let me see how many likes we got. Let me see the support that we have right now. 41 likes. 41 likes. Okay. We got 54 people looking on. Okay. 13 people ain't smashing the like button. They just Tank made this fight difficult to make for a reason. Danny Medina in the building. He said, we're going to do some Roy Jones work on Fulton. You think so? If Uwe beats Stephen Fulton, he's a legendary fighter. At the age of 27? Is he 27, 28 years old? Uwe is already a great fighter. He's already a walking Hall of Famer. But if he beats Stephen Fulton, the 4-division world champion, bro, and the undisputed, and even if he beats Stephen Fulton and then dares to move up again and fight a champion to be a 5-division world champion and undisputed, can you imagine? In a short period of time, legendary fighter. We're looking at a legendary fighter right now. Blessings, what's good? If he will be he's number one on my pound for pound already. Daniel, he already my pound for pound. He's number one on my pound for pound list. Number 2 is Alexander Usyk. He's already number one on my pound for pound list. I know in a lot of people pound for pound list, he's one pound for pound number 1, 2, 3. You can flip it around. Ryan needed something in his defense. Low Nose Boxer said, if Uwe beats Cool Boy, then he will jump to the number 2. Shout out to Low Nose Boxing. Everybody subscribe to Low Nose Boxing. If Uwe beats Cool Boy, then he will jump to a number 2 or possible number 1 in the current pound for pound list. Hey man, at least he's top 3. Epic Magic, what's good? What's good? Juan de lo mío, dímelo, mi hermano. How's everything, my friend? Hope everything is good. Hope the business is doing good, my brother. Hope the business is doing good. Plant stops David. Inoue stops Fulton. Late rounds. Tank versus Ryan. I don't know. Come on, Juan. Come on, Epic Magic. Give me a prediction. Give me who's gonna win. Is Ryan Garcia gonna upset Gervonta Davis? Is Tank gonna beat Ryan Garcia? Come on. Don't hold back. Plant ain't stopping no David, Jeremy said. I don't know, man. I don't know. Man, it's going to be some good fights, though, bro. It's going to be some good fights. We're going to be entertained. We're going to be locked in. And we're just talking about Showtime fights, right? We just talking about Showtime fights. But after that, we're going to have Virgil Ortiz versus Stanionis. That's going to be a tough fight, too. I got Virgil Ortiz beating Stanionis, but I'm going to tell you like this. It's going to be tough. And Mean Machine did check Virgil Ortiz, though. Mean Machine did chin check Virgil Ortiz. But just like Virgil Ortiz, we seen character, and I mean, just like Ryan Garcia when he got put down by Luke Campbell, we seen character. So I already know the character of Ryan Garcia. He's a guy that's not gonna lay down for nobody. We've seen that. We witnessed that. We seen the timely adjustments. Sometimes people make the adjustments in the gym and not in the ring. That's what separates good and great fighters. Make timely adjustments in the same fight. My brother Danny Medina said, Inoue knocking out Cool Boy. Plant decision win. Wow. Hey, yo, I see people picking Plant more and more. What's happening? Oh, Danny said Plant decision win. Ryan left hook. Hook knock out. And Pacquiao gonna get knocked back into retirement by Conor Ben. Okay, Danny Medina. All right. Just because he knocked out the boxer out of his prime. Respect, Rap Store. But anyway, good fights. I believe everything is even that we could say one is A side, one is B side, one is the underdog, one is the favorite. I believe that all these fights is a 50-50 fight, except for David Benavidez. I feel like David Benavidez did have a little bit more of skills. I think he's more dangerous. I think he's more polished. I think his size is the difference. I think it's gonna be a let me see what we got in this on the poll. Ryan beats Tank. Okay. Ryan beats Tank. That's leading the way on the poll. It's business. No one ducks. Facts, Rap Store, boxing knowledge. Then we're going to be having, again, Virgil Ortiz, Stanionis. After that, we're going to be having probably Canelo Alvarez versus John Ryder, a fight that I'm not really a fan of. I'm a fan of Canelo Alvarez, not a fan of him fighting John Ryder with the available opponents that is there. The fight has not been mandated by the WBO, so I don't want to hear the mandatory-ish. But it is what it is. Canelo Alvarez, after surgery, getting back in the ring, undisputed champion of the world. And Benavidez and Caleb Plant, you know what I'm saying? They're already going to be fighting. Hopefully in Juneteenth, we get to see Jamar Charlo come back versus Demetrius Andre. Who else is fighting? Carlos Adames is fighting. Carlos Adames is going to be back in the ring as well. Danny Medina, one of the members. Hey, yo, become a member of the Punch Run Boxing like Danny Medina. My brothers, like Danny Medina and Randy. And T.O. taking Josh Taylor's skirt. That's what we talking about. Yeah, man, he's gonna take that kilt. Man, take that skirt off. That's what Teofimo-Taylor is gonna do. Teofimo-Taylor is gonna whoop Josh Taylor's ass. And we're gonna be having Josh Taylor. Hopefully, we get an announcement from Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. Lomachenko already in the gym. Devin Haney's already in the gym. They're already ready for this fight. Shout out to Rapstar Boxing Knowledge. He interviewed Bill Haney. Bill Haney, I believe, that told them that this fight is already done, that he's just waiting for the site. That's gonna be a good fight in May. So we good in March, we good in April, we good in May, and hopefully we good in then the start of June, we got Teofimo-Lopez and Josh Taylor in New York City. Like, boxing is good, man. Boxing is good. All the promotional companies doing their thing and ish like that. Fury pricing himself high for the Usyk fight. You know what, Chief? I haven't even been paying attention to the Tyson Fury and Usyk because there's so much good things that's happening and good fights that's been announced in the sport of boxing that I'm good. There's nothing really to complain. It's nothing really to complain. The only thing that I really complain is how the people think of this community. That's all. You know what I'm saying? He said, Rapstar said, too many Teofimo-Lopez fans here. Yeah. Teofimo-Lopez going to whoop that ass. Teofimo-Lopez going to beat Josh Taylor, become a 2-division world champion, to be the great one, because, Josh Taylor is really in our minds the undisputed. He really never lost it. The guy the guy that holds the belt, Regis Prograis, great fighter, but Josh Taylor beat Regis Prograis. Great match with Matias versus Bone said that was a great matchup. Matias, Puerto Rican superstar, Latino in the building. Buello, Dominican gonna be fighting Rolly El Cubano. Yo, there's some great. Even with that, even leading, and this ain't starting 2023. He was putting young fighters up against each other. Look at Michel Rivera versus Frank Martin. That was a good fight. That was a risky fight for both. Hey, ¿a dónde está la ofrenda? Ustedes no sean chippy today. Y esta vaina, ya yo tengo 1 hora trabajando aquí. 1 hora trabajando. No super chat y no hay nada aquí. Vamos a ver. Come on, reading chat. No more chat. I'm not going to read no more chat. Así. No more chat. Así, no, mi hermano. Así, estamos trabajando y el support. Da malo members. Become a member. Any boxing. Prograis beats Taylor in a rematch. 100. Prograis beats Taylor in the rematch. Hey, yo, I always wanted to see the rematch, though. Any boxing, I always wanted to see the rematch. I think I wanted to see the fight over here. But even though Josh Taylor did come over here across the pond and became undisputed. You know what I'm saying? No me digan nada ustedes. No me digan nada. Llámelo usted mismo. Super chat. Llámelo usted mismo. I'm nobody's manager around here. Yo no soy assistant aquí. Mira como me dice que trae gente aquí. Oh, que sí, no, es super chat, motherfucker. Que vamos a ver, no sean chippy ustedes. Estamos trabajando. Yeah, man. I think that's gonna be a good fight. I mean, Josh Taylor been contemplating moving up. And I knew this fight was going to come to fruition because it's a money fight for Josh Taylor. I wasn't all that thrilled. I didn't think that he needed to fight Catterall and stuff like that. I didn't think it was a robbery. Yeah, he could have won by 1 point. I think that Catterall took his foot off the gas the last 4 rounds, 3 rounds in the championship round. So now I'm good with this fight. This fight is bigger. This fight is more accomplished fighters. You know what I'm saying? Josh Taylor, if he beats here from Lopez, he's beating a former champion. You know, Rap said, "Bring that smoke." Randy, yeah. Teofimo-Lopez gonna whoop. He's gonna whoop the. He's gonna take Josh Taylor's skirt. You know what I'm saying? Whoop him with his skirt. That's what Teofimo-Lopez gonna do in Madison Square Garden. He's gonna whoop Josh Taylor with his own skirt. You know what I'm saying, how you gonna get married with a girl wearing a skirt? Wearing a skirt and playing the flute. Teofimo-Lopez gonna take that skirt and whip his ass with it. Know what I'm saying? Díselo, Danny Medina. Become a member of the Drunk Nation, the best. Tell him, Danny Medina. Gracias de lo mío. Thank you, my brother, for the super chatty party cake right here, my friend. Trabajando aquí. No, mira, gente, no sean chippy. Follow my brother, Danny Medina. Support, so he support. No, ain't no fanboys around here, man. Nah, he gonna get his ass whooped. That's what's gonna happen. Grown ass man wearing a skirt and a flute to his wedding and playing the flute with a skirt on. What that? What was that? What's that, rap star? Don't, hey, yo, rap star, you be wearing a skirt and playing the flute too? Huh? You go, you be like Roddy. Who Josh Taylor think he is? Roddy Piper? Damn, there's people out there that feel like Plant is beating and David Benavidez. How? I know. I mean, people make statements, but come on, I want break it down. Break it down for me. Caleb Plant gonna beat David Benavidez now. Caleb Plant look great. He beat Anthony Durrell better than David Benavidez beat Anthony Durrell, right? Caleb Plant actually surprised. Not that he surprised people by beating Anthony Durrell, is the way that he beat Anthony Durrell. Probably the knockout of the year of 2022. If Ryan Garcia knocks out Gervonta Davis like Caleb Plant knocked out Anthony Durrell, will Ryan Garcia be a bigger star than Canelo Alvarez? It's Ryan Garcia, because I said that King Nelo. Would it be King, the real King Ryan? Will he be the cash cow of the sport of boxing? Will he be AKA Bathing? Will he be that? If Ryan Garcia knocks out Gervonta Davis, will he be the king of boxeo? Will he be the cash cow? Yo, to be honest, they will even look way over the undisputed. If Ryan Garcia beats Gervonta Davis, because I think if there's any pressure, the pressure is more on Gervonta Davis, not really Ryan Garcia. Can you imagine if Gervonta Davis get beaten by Ryan Garcia and then he needs to go to jail with that loss? It's one way at least you win and then you go to jail and stuff like that. But then if you lose, and then you got to go to jail with a black eye and stuff like that. I don't know. I think that Ryan Garcia is in a win-win situation. I mean, Ryan Garcia is the guy that still haven't become a champion. Ryan Garcia is the underdog. People, when they talk about people that have holes in their game, I think that people calls out the holes on Ryan Garcia's game more than Gervonta Davis. He going to get paid regardless, of course, and they both should get paid. I'm happy that both are going to get paid. I support boxers getting compensated very, very well. It's a dangerous sport, sacrifice, taking a lot of risk right there, and this is taking a risk as well. Gervonta Davis haven't seen anybody like Ryan Garcia in the ring, vice versa. And I think that Ryan Garcia does got probably the fastest hands in the sport of boxing. I don't think that people give Ryan Garcia credit enough about his tools and what he possessed. But leading up to the fight, I'm gonna tell you like this: if people are picking Gervonta Davis, the build up to this fight, because not really it's building up, but you're gonna see Ryan Garcia. You're gonna study. Once you study more Ryan Garcia, you're gonna be like, wait, oh man, this is gonna be a dangerous fight. Ooh, it's gonna be a very, very, very dangerous fight. This is a dangerous fight for Gervonta Davis, vice versa. But I think the pressure is on Gervonta Davis. Ryan Garcia wanted this fight more. He's the one that's been pushing for this fight. He's the one that's been desperate for this fight. Any boxing fan say, yo, Punch, like you said, is because he's a pretty boy. Yeah, man. He's the one that could crack your jaw and steal your girl. He's the one that could crack your jaw and steal your girl. Randy said, I think this fight is going to change a lot. Superstar status, either way. It's going to change boxing for good, man. It's like I said in the video, man. This is going to change boxing. Not change boxing, but change actually the business model of the sport of boxing. This is going to go back to the origin. And I've been saying this for quite some time. It's going to go back to its origin. It's strictly prize fighting. This is the biggest fight in the sport of boxing without no gold. And I don't think that people even care. I don't think people care. this fight seems like it's actually more important than Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. If you needed to pick one fight, be honest. If you needed to pick one fight, and I said this before, if you needed to pick one fight, you only got one device. Stop playing. Don't be like, don't worry, I'll be watching one on my phone and the other one. You can only watch one fight. Put it this way. You in the bar. They got one TV. You don't got your phone. Huh? They got one TV in the bar. And the bartender tells you, I can only put one fight. Either y'all want to see Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia, and maybe they're fighting at the same time. Or y'all want to see Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. What fight you want the bartender to put on? You know, you've been in the bar and stuff like you want to see a game, but there's other people that said the TVs is occupied. You in the bar and stuff like that. Hey, yo, my man, put this fight. Well, there's two fights. We're only gonna put one fight right now. Either Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia or the Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. Which one of you is going? What you gonna pick? Be honest. Which one you want to see? Be honest. Would you rather see Devin Haney versus Lomachenko? Or you rather see Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Davis? And we're talking to hardcore boxing fans right now. We ain't even talking to casual. So I want to know what the hardcore boxing fans want to see. Matter of fact, let me put the poll in. Matter of fact, hold on. All right, we back. There you go. I did the poll. There's only one fight that you're allowed to watch. Devin Haney versus Lomachenko, the undisputed, or Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. I want to see Loma getting his belt back. King Reyes said. Haney versus Lomachenko will be fireworks too, bro. I know that's going to be a good fight. Oh, yeah, I'm going to watch that fight. That's going to be a great fight. But if you're only allowed to watch one, if you locked up, put it this way, you in the penitentiary right now, you locked up. CEOs be like, hey, yo, y'all want to watch boxing today? There's two fights that we could watch, all right? There's Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia versus Lomachenko. Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Davis or Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. We only could pick. We're on the penitentiary right now. You know what I'm saying? What fight you gonna pick? Randy said, damn, bro, hands down. Ryan versus Tank. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We got 49 people. Smash the like. Let's go. We putting in work right now. Hour and 2 minutes. We only got $2 in super chats, man. We're about to get out of here because there's not, come on, the respect got to be reciprocated. Shout out to the members as well. Come on, y'all, man. And I'm engaging as well. Come on, y'all. Come on, we working out here. Can you imagine y'all working for an hour? You don't get nothing? Come on, y'all. Come on. Stop being cheap out here, y'all. Shout out to the members, man. Shout out to Danny. Come on, y'all. Took it. Let me see where we at so far. How many people voted? How many people voted already? Hold on. 22 votes already. 91% Tank versus Ryan. Tank versus Ryan. Look at that. These are the hardcore. We got 22 votes in already. This is the hardcore boxer fan. I know we ain't got no casuals here today. These are the hardcore boxer fans. This is the hardcore boxer fan. I know both fights are great, but if you only got one fight to live, and look, we rather watch a non-title fight than the undisputed lightweight fight. Yeah, that's what the poll is saying so far. 88% Tank versus Ryan, Haney versus Loma. 12%. We rather watch a non-title bout. And so when Ryan Garcia is saying this, it's true, bro. When Ryan Garcia is saying that this is the toughest fight, it ain't about belts. Ryan Garcia is actually spitting facts. Lalo Ramon said Haney is boring. Loma might make it interesting though. By Gervonta Davis versus Ryan for sure better. Hey, the people speaking. The people speaking. Where we at? 85%. All right. Devin Haney and Lomachenko looks like they're about to close the gap. They're closing the gap, but Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia is leading the way by a lot. Leading away by a lot. Let me see what's new. Let me see what's new before we time out of here. Let me see what's new. Look at the tweet. Everybody go follow me on Twitter as well. Mr. Moonshine. Happy boxing fan. Question. Boxing has to be the worst one, man. I just came to conclusion that the boxing we grew up on will never come back. I just rewatched Tony versus Nunn, both in their 20s. That's been more exciting than anything, man. See, that's what I mean. There's a lot of bitter boxing fans, like still wanted to go to the past. You could watch boxing in the past. I mean, boxing is well documented. That doesn't mean that you need to shit on the present. I still go watch some Roy Jones Jr. fight. I still go watch some Oscar De La Hoya fights. I would still go watch Mike Tyson fight. Yeah, I know that none of the heavyweights could give me that emotion that Mike Tyson gave me watching them fight. That doesn't mean I'm going to shit on Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk, and them. I believe they're good in their own right. I believe that Oscar De La Hoya beats every welterweight right now. I believe that. But that doesn't mean I can't see any good in Keith Thurman and Bud Crawford, Earl Spence, Bruce Ennis, Virgil Ortiz, Stanionis, and them. I'm not a bitter boxing fan. Why are so many fans so bitter? If you don't like boxing, don't watch. Look, I'm not liking the way that the basketball had changed their style. Guess what? I don't really watch basketball like that as much anymore. Even though my Knicks is winning, I'm watching the Knicks. Because I like that my Knicks still cutting, they still driving, they not desperate just trying to shoot threes all day. I like watching my Knicks. And not only because I'm a fan of the Knicks, I like watching that style of play. And not everybody not standing over in the arc when there's a fast break. Not everybody going to the corner to shoot a mother effing three. But there's a lot of good that we can see in the sport of boxing right now from these young, hungry lions. And there's young fighters that have set the tone. Teofimo Lopez has set the tone. Bam Rodriguez has done his thing. There you go. Low nose boxing. What's good? He said Teo versus Taylor, or Tank versus Ryan, or David versus Plant. That's gonna be Teo versus Josh Taylor. That's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. That's a risk right there. Another risk taker, Teofimo Lopez, man. Another risk taker. And like I said the other day, Teofimo Lopez is taking the most risk. Teofimo Lopez is the craziest out of all the young fighters. Teofimo Lopez is the craziest of all the young fighters. Because in reality, he's not supposed to be even taking this fight. This is his team telling Top Rank, this is the fight that we want. Just like they did with Lomachenko. And Bob Arum was like, slow down. They wanted Teofimo Lopez to slow down. They want Teofimo Lopez, no, slow down. It's David McWaters who put this on the table, begging Bob Arum, ESPN, let's make this fight with Josh Taylor. Bob Arum like, okay, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Randy con el super chari, party que, my friend. Support you con la bandera dominicana. Espera. Randy. A ver qué está mi hermano Kobe también. No vete eso. Presidente. Encontramos un mofongo. Por la mañana. Mangú con los 3 golpes. Tenemos a Puello contra Rolly Romero. Ay. Y contrario a Michelle Rivera. Él no lo hizo. It wasn't him. Dominican is coming up. Carlos Adamas as well, going to be fighting as well. Damn, I wanted to see Carlos Adamas versus Jamar Charlo. That would have been a good fight too. Teofimo Lopez chasing greatness. Facts. Shout out to Randy, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. He said, once you lose a fight, you start being a risk taker, Punch. So you're trying to say that Teofimo Lopez lost to Richard Comey and he started being a risk taker because he beat Richard Comey? No. See, that's the difference between Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez was already taking the risks. Remember, and like I said before, and Bob Arum, they gave a Teofimo Lopez take it or leave it deal on the table for Lomachenko. They didn't want the fight. They say wait till after the pandemic, and Teofimo Lopez said no. I'll take the money. And if you don't take this little skimpy $1 million to fight Lomachenko, then we're going to give it to Felix Verdejo. Teofimo Lopez said, no, let me get that legacy fight, man. I'm mad at y'all going to give me this chump chain and stuff like that compared to the money y'all was going to give me. But whatever, I'll take the fight. Now, he was chasing greatness. He's not chasing greatness or taking risks because he lost the fight. This is Teofimo Lopez. It's almost like Shakur Stevenson as well. Shakur Stevenson, the 2-division world champion, for hearing back-to-back versus and Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez took the risk also by fighting Miguel Burchell. But Teofimo Lopez is the young guy that he's been the underdog as well. He said, those who say you rather see Haney versus Loma, you's a liar. Let me see what the poll at. 89%, 11%. 89%, 11%, bro. 89%. 89% got Gervonta Davis, rather see Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia, which means that people really don't care about the belts. Ryan Garcia spoke facts. It is what it is. Apologies goes to Leonard Ellaby, because I was on Leonard Ellaby's ass when he was trying to downplay the belts. But in reality, he said this is a niche sport. And we didn't want to listen. We was fighting, and us hardcore boxing fans, we was fighting, and I was fighting. I said legacy reigns supreme, the belts. But the industry, the sport industry, everybody, all hands on deck. Floyd Mayweather, Bernard Hopkins, Oscar De La Hoya. A lot of these guys are saying the same thing, echoing the same thing. Belts don't really matter like it was before. And this is a great example of that. I think belts matter depending on the fighter. I think the belts matter when it's Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury, Bud Crawford versus Earl Spence. But the belts didn't matter in the super featherweight division with Shakur Stevenson. Ain't nobody pressure Shakur Stevenson to go for undisputed. Who pressured? Who shamed Shakur Stevenson to fight Joe Cordino Gutierrez? Who shamed him? Or did he move to the 135-pound division and we were like, hey, yo, Shakur Stevenson's gonna be a good fight for anybody in the 135-pound division. Yo. Taylor style is all wrong for Teo. Respect for Teo, Lalo. Roman said. Good looking out. Appreciate you with a super chat. Appreciate you, Randy, with a super chat. Appreciate you, Danny, with a super chat. My brother also. Everybody that contributed to the channel, man. Love y'all, man. Love y'all. And the support is good. The support is great, man. Appreciate y'all to the fullest. Yeah, I don't know. I did see Josh Taylor make also adjustments, right? He knows how to fight on the inside. He knows how to make it rough. Pause. Josh Taylor knows how to make it rough. And one thing I said about Teofimo-Lopez, if there's any type of the thing that Teofimo-Lopez need to work on the most, that people can see as his weakness, is fighting on the inside. Not using his elbow, not trying to push off with the elbow, but actually punching off the clinch. And I see him working on that during camp, and he was doing a hell of a job, man. He hurt his sparring partner, and this sparring partner was like 180 pounds. And Teofimo-Lopez hit him with a couple of body shots. Then I say, hey, yo, man, Teofimo-Lopez working on his game. I saw it with my own eyes. It did, and the thing is, what he did in his sparring session was way harder than his last fight. His sparring partner was harder than Sando Martin. Man, he hurt his sparring partner with a body shot, yo. Woo! I said, yo. And that's what I was saying. I said, damn, Teo working on his game. He's working on his game. I think that Sando Martin didn't present the style in which he was working on. So he didn't get to execute what he was actually working on. But I like it because he fought a southpaw. He's working on his inside game. And he's going to need that inside game to fight off a Josh Taylor, because if Josh Taylor want to smother Teofimo-Lopez, I think he know how to do that. We've seen it with Jose Ramirez. We've seen it with Regis Prograis when it was kind of rough and tough. Even Regis Prograis said today, he said that it was more of a wrestling match than an actual fight to him. And one thing about Regis Prograis said today in his recent interview, he said that what did he say? He said that Cepeda got more pop than Josh Taylor, way more pop. Regis Prograis said that Cepeda got way more pop, got way more power than Josh Taylor. That he didn't even feel Josh Taylor's power. He felt Cepeda's power, that he hurt him in the first round already. But I can't wait to see the fight. Boxing is good. Boxing is great. There's nothing to complain. If you hear anybody complaining about boxing or Showtime or Showtime, PBC, TGP, all these narrative pushes, it's because they just hustling. And I understand your hustle. Keep on hustling the people. If it works, it works. You feel me? Get the traffic that you need. Put that money in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. People just like the narrative, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is, you got to respect what Showtime, PBC, TGB, Al Heyman is doing right now. You just got to. Whether he got his fighters fighting in the PBC event or he's facilitating a fight outside of the PBC banner for his clients, just like he did with Daniel Jacob, like he did with Mikey Garcia. Go get that $7 million off Jesse Vargas. Go get that fight. Go to the zone and get that bag. They're giving a lot of bag to the zone, and he tells his fighter to go to the zone. Hey, yo, Andy Ruiz, I got you the heavyweight champion. Go out there to the zone and get Anthony Joshua, and boom. You feel me? Like, people forget. I think that people has created so much of a narrative, and Al Heyman is not even here to defend himself because he doesn't do interviews. But it seems like people want to forget. There's so many narratives I could debunk about Al Heyman. There's narratives out there that, oh, he only care about black fighters. No, he don't. He care about Latino fighters, and especially Caribbean. Especially look at Elvis Rodriguez got dropped by losing to Sims Jr. Who picked him up? PBC. Michel Rivera, PBC. Hector Luis Garcia, PBC. These guys, even Dominican fighters. Yo, look at the Dominican fighters. Where they at? Look at the Caribbean, the Latino Caribbean fighters. Where they at? Where did Canelo Alvarez became an undisputed versus Kane Plant? PBC. Where did Manny Pacquiao become a welterweight champion once again? PBC. Where did Nonito Donaire became champion? Like, he helped young fighters and old fighters and prime fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that people give the respect. Look, again, I'm going to say it again. Some fights come through fruition. Yeah, there's going to be people that still mad that we didn't get Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, that we don't get Earl Spence versus Bud Crawford. But at least the offer and the approach was on the table. We can never say, think about it, if this fight never happens, let's say they retire, People could debate this all now, but the moral of the story is that Bud Crawford agreed to all the terms, not one term, not two terms, not three, no four, no red line in it. He agreed to all the terms. And he left the negotiation table to get that BLK Prime fight. He agreed to all the terms. In the end of the day, when their career is finished and they get not and they didn't fight each other, they don't get to fight each other. People are going to remember that there was an offer on the table, and Bud Crawford chose the BL King Prime contract. People want to get on Jamal Charlo. Oh, Jamal Charlo never fought nobody. Yo, Jamal Charlo never fought nobody. Let's not forget that Jamal Charlo could have fought Canelo Alvarez. Let's not forget that Canelo Alvarez also had a PBC contract on the table that was going to give him the same amount of money that the Zone gave, and Canelo Alvarez respectfully chose the Zone. But that doesn't mean for you to start dissing Jamal Charlo why he's not fighting, because the contract was that he was going to fight Jamal Charlo, and that's Cinco de Mayo. So are you mad at Al Heyman because of that? And David Benavidez. And we don't get to see David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. Was there a contract for Canelo Alvarez from PBC that had Jamal Charlo and David Benavidez? So the contract is there. Was there a fight that was going to come through fruition with Jamal Charlo versus Jaime Munguia and Oscar De La Hoya? Golden Boy promotion of the Zone is the one that pulled out of that fight because they said that they wanted the Zone to be a part of it. Is that Al Heyman's fault? I get it. It's lucrative. It's a lucrative narrative in the YTBC for channels out there to go after PBC, because there is a fan base and there is a market. There is a market for you to hate PBC and Al Heyman. You sometimes may be hating Al Heyman because just like he's in cahoots of a hated fighter like Floyd Mayweather. You may hate Oscar De La Hoya on the other side. There is a market, and this is the reason. The same people that's this in Showtime is not going to come out and say, oh, they're doing a good job. You know what they're going to do? They're going to go live on these fights, and they're going to capitalize off Showtime and PBC and TGB and Al Heyman events. Punch, what was the percentage you wanted across the table? I don't know. All I know is, in the end of the day, I don't really give a damn about that fight. But all I know is there was an offer on the table, and he agreed on all terms. That's what we know. Those are the facts. I'm mad at Al Heyman for helping Spence hold up the welterweight division and not fighting. I'm angry that their champions are the least active overall. Punch Run Promotion. Facts. I could stay bitter, man. Not every day in boxing, just like my brother Paco told me, the business of boxing is none of the fans' business. And I'm going to say it again. Not everything you ask for, you're going to get in the sport of boxing. But who is unhappy about this Showtime schedule? But anyway, man, y'all already know tomorrow we back at it. The support was kind of iffy today. 62 likes. That was good. That's good. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the contributions, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Got the family. You know what I'm saying? Time is also money. You know what I'm saying? We got to get the support up. The support up is work out here. So, you know, tomorrow is going to be the press conference. Let me see. Hook up your the press conference, the most anticipated press conference of the year with Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, New York City. Everybody also subscribe to my website. Let me put it right here, man. Oops. Hey, yo, subscribe to the website, y'all. Subscribe to the website, man. Forget about boxing scene and all that stuff, man. Go to punchrunboxing.net. Oops. .net. Put it that way. Let me see if I could put it right here, too. Hold on. Let me see if I could put it right. Yo. There you go, man. Subscribe to the website, people. Subscribe to the website, and please subscribe to the website. Show support to your boy, man. We're gonna do a lot of articles, man. Especially this upcoming week, we're gonna do a lot of articles, a lot of exclusive news. I'm gonna put on the website as well. You should do it live on the Pro Box card tomorrow, bro. Good card in Mexico. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna have time for that one, Larry. But tomorrow we back at it 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Eastern time. The website is 5. Thank you, Danny Medina. Appreciate you. Your punch. Whatever you said. I don't know about that, brother. The website is 5. Good looking out, man. Appreciate you, Danny Medina. And thank you for the super chat early on and being a member, one of the loyal supporters of Punch Drunk Boxing, man. Appreciate you to the fullest, Danny. Y'all already know, man. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love you. God bless. And on to the next.